Welcome back to Mad Talks. Football and Real Madrid have qualified for the quarterfinals of the Club World Cup as they defeated Juventus 1-0 in the round of 16 in today's game. So let's go ahead and talk about this game. I mean, it was a sort of quite a boring game, I'll be very honest with you. And it was sort of a game of two halves. The first half, I really thought Juventus were the better team. I think they started, they started the game really good. Real Madrid were, they really did not start the game, on point. They were a bit slow at the start of the game, and Juventus had a really, a good fiery start. It felt like they were, really up for it. They showed much more aggression than Real Madrid, and they really, look like, they do look more positive than Real Madrid, in my opinion. And they started making really good chances. I mean, Kolumani had that great one-on-one chance where he really, tried to chip the goalkeeper, but the ball went on the top of the net. And they had really good a couple of other chances as well, but they were just not really able to finish it off. And as the time went by, Real Madrid started to grow in the game, and they started to come back into the game, and they started creating chances. At one point, it was like an end-to-end stuff, but it was never really that high paced game. It just felt like a chess game, between both the managers. It just, in my opinion, I don't want to, criticize the players too much because of how much football both the teams have played, and it was showing on the pitch as well. It was quite a slow game. As I said, it was quite a boring game. You really, you did not really get those, counter attacks and the sort of thing you expect from Real Madrid or Juventus as well. It was just really slow build up. Both the teams, whenever they had the possession, they just continued to slow the game down. Both of them did like that. And in the first half and in second half came in, and it was the same in the second half as well. But I think second half, as I said before, as the game went on, Real Madrid starting getting better and better. I think second half they were the a much better side as compared to Juventus. And the difference between the two teams was Real Madrid took their chance when they really had that big moment. They went in and they took the chance. Gonzalo Garcia, he has been the hero for Real Madrid in this tournament, and he really stepped up. The cross came in from that left hand side. It was a corner. On the first time they were not really able to do anything. Second time the cross comes in, he jumps high. There was pressure on him, but he still manages to score the header. It becomes a 1-0, and Real Madrid take the lead. And even before that, as I said, as the second half started, Juventus, slowly they just, it felt like this team ran out, from Juventus's injury. The players were not really able to close down Real Madrid the way they were doing in first half. As I said, they were the better team in my opinion that first half. The second half, they were just not really able to, be on level with Real Madrid. Xabi Alonso tinkered with formation a little bit. The way that Real Madrid started moving the ball a lot faster in that second half, they were a lot more quicker. Vini had a much better second half. I think Arda Güler had a really good game. Fran Garcia had a great game as well. Jude Bellingham was a bit quiet, but I still think, it started to look like, the way the Xabi Alonso wanted to play. They were playing, the pressing that they were doing today. It's starting to, they are starting to get in the flow the way Xabi Alonso would want to play. Of course, it is taking them time, and it is going to take them time. And in my opinion, it's a great thing for Real Madrid to be playing in this competition because it is not a friendly, it is a tough competition before the start of the real season. So this is going to really help them in the next season. And as I said, it showed as the game slowly progressed, Real Madrid started getting better and better. And as Mbappe came in as well, I think he looked a little off pace, but that was to be expected, coming in after after that injury. But they still made a couple of good chances with Mbappe and Vini involved with that Arda Güler shot, which the goal you saved. I mean, that was a really good shot, and in my opinion, it is starting to look like that Arda Güler is the one that is getting really benefited from Xabi Alonso coming into the club. He's starting to get his minutes, and he's starting to really perform in almost every game. You can see that Arda Güler is becoming the star for Real Madrid. And today again, he could have easily had a brace in that game. I think both the keepers had good game. Both of them made a really good saves. But I don't think Juventus, to be very honest with you, they even though they had the possession in that first half, they really did not create that many chances that would have put Real Madrid under pressure. Apart from that, Kolumani chance, a big chance in my way, they should have really scored. And if they scored that goal, I think Real Madrid get under a lot of pressure, and that would have really helped Juventus, who in that first half. As I said, they started the game really uprightly, and that lead would have given them even more confidence, and then the game could have been different. But he misses that chance, and then Real Madrid started to get back into the game. And Real Madrid, on the other hand, they had much more more threatening chances as compared to Juve. And De Gloria had to make a couple of great saves to keep Real Madrid at bay. Unfortunately, he was not really able to save the header. But apart from that, I think he had a good game. He made good saves. Real Madrid would be really happy. They have qualified for the next round. Juventus, their run is in the Club World Cup comes to an end, and this is a weird competition in different ways. It is an exciting tournament. It gives you upsets like we had last night. I mean, it was you had Fluminense winning. You had Al Hilal knocking out by Manchester City. So you have that surprise aspect, and then you have big teams like Real Madrid winning against Juventus, and in a way Juventus players would feel a bit happy that they can go ahead and get the rest that they really need. So even if they are losing, some of the players are not really gonna be that much mad about it. Of course, they want to win the game, they want to win the tournament, but it is one of those tournaments where players are, in my opinion, I don't know, maybe I'm right, maybe I am wrong, I don't think a lot of the players are giving their 100% in this tournament. But I could be completely wrong as well. Today it shows, as I said, the players are really tired, and in the second half, Juventus, it was nothing left. I mean, Koulibaly in the last 10 minutes, he was kept on just getting on his knees, trying to breathe, trying to just stay and make sure that he was hoping that the ball does not come to him. And the moment the final whistle came in, he just went to his ground, laid down, and breathing heavily. You can just see how much suffering the players are getting. Unfortunately, they are out, and fortunately in a way for the players that they are now, they can have the rest. Real Madrid, on the other hand, they would be really happy. The thing is, Real Madrid have not won anything in this season, so this is like their best chance to win a trophy. And again, the honor of being the best club in the world, even though again there are question marks on the competition, but as I said, it's an important competition, and if they end up winning the tournament, they are not really gonna care what other people think. They are gonna be the champions. They are now gonna wait to see whether it is who they play in the quarterfinal. Dortmund or it look like they are gonna be the favorites, but we'll see. So many things have already happened. As I said, the upsets have happened, so you don't really know. But for today, as I said, quite a boring game. I sort of expected that. I really did not expect that flashy sort of game because of how the teams have played till now, and the stage the tournament is in. It was always going to be a chess match, and it ended up being a chess match. Real Madrid winning, congratulations, qualifying for the quarterfinal. That is it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you guys think of the entire tournament, and do you think Real Madrid can go the entire way, or do you think they are going to be stopped in the quarterfinal, or before the final? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 600 subscribers before the end of July, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.